Hi, I'm John DeBella, and this is your Classic Rock Update. Well, in a matter of seconds, Roger Waters sold out 2 shows here in town, put a third one on sale, and maybe you still don't have tickets. Do not give up hope. Roger Waters has plans on bringing The Wall to Broadway. Roger has teamed up with Lee Hall, the guy who created Billy Elliot, and the two of them are working on their 5th draft of The Wall as a Broadway production. He says it's very much in the works, and he very much wants to get this done. So who knows? If you didn't see the 3 shows that are going to happen in Philadelphia in November, you still may have a chance to see it on Broadway. Could this possibly be the last tour for the Eagles? It could be if you believe Don Henley. He recently told the Vancouver Sun that, well, he was hoping last time round that they would make it to their 40th anniversary tour, but he doesn't see how that is going to happen. Now, Don Henley has eaten his words in the past. In 1980, he said the band would reform when hell freezes over. All that happened with that was it became an album. Now, longtime friend of the band and co-writer Jackson Browne has said that Don Henley has said these things before and he will probably eat these words once again. Of course, they'll be at Citizens Bank Park on June 14th. Dateline Allentown. A woman there is claiming that she is married to David Lee Roth and has been trying to divorce him for the past 4 years. Does this look like the face of a woman who would lie? Joanne Fonzone says that 10 years ago, she got married to David Lee Roth, not knowing that he was the Van Halen singer. She says he's a master of disguise. Fonzone can't show any documents or photos because she had to escape him 10 years ago, but does say that David Lee Roth used her social security number to get a $10 million line of credit. Fonzone has reportedly filed 24 lawsuits since 1997, and according to David Lee Roth's people, he's never been married. Are the Rolling Stones next? Will they be the band that follows Cheap Trick, Rush, Deep Purple, Bruce Springsteen, and Steely Dan? Talking about a band that goes out on tour and plays an album in its entirety. Speaking to a UK radio station, Keith Richards recently said that the idea came past a couple of years ago and it would be great to go out on the road and do something like Let It Bleed. Will it happen? We don't know. The one thing we do know is this is the debut week for the re-release of Exile on Main Street, so there are a lot of Stones rumors flying around. It's the story that just won't die. Elton John being a judge on American Idol. The producers at Fox are still hot on the idea, and according to Monsters and Critics, they met up with Elton in New York and offered him the $32.6 million they presently pay Simon Cowell. Now, Elton has not responded at all, but you think about it, it really does make a lot of sense. The man knows music, the man's got an attitude, he's got an English accent. It's everything that Fox would want and would probably be a ratings score. So, stay tuned. Sooner or later, we'll have a definite answer. They've got to run the new show sometime.
Where there's music, I'm near high five. So where there's heaven, that's where you are. The darkest night would shine if you would come to me soon. Until you will have still my high.
For those of you who wrote in saying more Jeff Beck stories, you're going to love this one. Jeff Beck is going to do 2 nights at the Iridium Club in New York City, June 8th and 9th, as a celebration of Les Paul. This is the club that Les used to play in every week, 52 weeks a year. He's going to be there with the Imelda May Band. You might recall that's the band he played with on the Grammy Awards when they did How High the Moon. Now, Jeff Beck said that when he first heard Les Paul, not only was that what he wanted to do, but that's how he wanted to sound. And money from the concert, 20% of it, will go to the Les Paul Foundation. And speaking of going, that's what we've got to do. This is it for your Classic Rock Update for this week. I'll see you on the radio weekday mornings between 6 and 10 on Classic Rock 102.9 MGK.
Somewhere there's music, yeah, how far. Somewhere there's heaven, that's where you are.
Grr.